Today we're making a pasta dish and a soup without cooking the ingredients. Natalie, Neal and Sandy Ewing are co-owners of a raw food business called Rawlly Rawlly Delicious. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Now we had you in not too long ago talking
Yes.
about a health and good living expo, and you brought us some raw treats, but this is more of a meal, right?
Yes, yes. This is actually just a way to prepare meals, so you're actually not cooking at all.
Okay.
So the thing about raw foods is that none of our foods are exposed to heat.
And that preserves the nutrients, right?
Yes, and so the whole thing about that is it keeps all the enzymes and minerals intact, so your body's actually able to optimize, and then your digestion is much better, and you're getting the full nutrients of the food.
Right.
And when we're doing raw, because we're eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, we do try to go organic as much as possible, and when not possible, then shop locally and experiment and laugh at yourself, because we've had we've had lots of mistakes. It's really about just changing your flavors, and actually I learned about flavors is often we associate junk food or non-foods with flavor, and that's actually artificial. Right. And so when you're getting into flavors, they're a little bit richer, so you just practice a little bit. And
all right, let's make something.
Okay, so what I've put together, here we have fettuccine Alfredo.
So this is the sauce?
This is the sauce, and the sauce is actually made of 1 cup of pine nuts, 1 cup of macadamia nuts, 1 cup of cashews, and then a little bit of garlic to your liking, 1/4 cup of olive oil, and a leaf of basil if you'd like. And you just, the magic blender is the the
throw it all in a
Vitamix.
food processor.
Yes, well the food processor works just as well, but I find if you really want it to be fluffier, a Vitamix will take it just that extra step.
So this must be loaded with protein.
Yes, yes, it's all protein. And again, all of our nuts we actually soak and bring them to the sprouted stage as much as we can. Okay. And then we dehydrate them, so then that way we can continue to, they can be crunchy. All right. So next we have here is, this is the marinara sauce. And so this is...
So you can choose one or the other?
Yes, yes. So if somebody's not a big fan of the white sauce, there's the red sauce. And it's very simple ingredients. Diced tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, basil, and again, just your seasonings to your liking. Right. And again, you puree in the blender. All right. And then I just put together a quick little soup, because one of the cool things I discovered about raw eating, aside from the health benefits, it's a great opportunity to have great compost for your garden.
True.
But also, it's very affordable. Quite often we have the misconception that raw or eating well is going to cost us more. And I was there. And what I've noticed is, you know, like for example, for the treats or stuff, if at the end of the week I'm not able to use all of my fruits or all of my vegetables, then I can puree them, I can create all kinds of things from it. So I'm using less waste. Right.
Let's bring Sandy in on this. What are we putting these sauces on? What is our pasta?
Well, we're putting them on zucchini, and this is what we're calling our spaghetti. Okay. And we have this. How did you make it look like that? Well, we have this little fancy machine that you can pick up at any health food store, or some of the better ones may have it. And we just put the zucchini on here like that. And actually, it's around the wrong way. We'll have to. There we go. And you just turn it, and it's like it creates these spirals.
I had a Play-Doh machine like that when I was a kid.
See, and now this...
it's just the pressure.
It's just the pressure here. But
so you end up with what looks like spaghetti or linguine,
that's right.
But it's actually just raw vegetables.
That's right. See, here we go. Here's
Are you able to maintain this kind of diet in the winter? Because in Canada, you know, we just don't get that much fresh from local anyway in the winter.
Well, what I found in our family, we were using a lot of these vegetables anyways, and they were on our fridge, like our tomatoes and all these sort of things. So everything's prepared in advance, and most of them you can get in the grocery store. Right. So it's not ingredients that you have to purchase from exotic places. A lot of these you can just pick up in your either grocery store or in a health food store.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, ladies. It looks delicious and healthy.
And just one other thing, because we don't use any heat, if someone wanted it to be a little bit warmer than room temperature, the Vitamix, if you leave it in there for a few minutes, it will naturally just heat up the blades.
Oh, okay.
And it will give you a warmer, so we keep...
If that's more to your palate.
Yes. Yeah. And the last good news we have is that wine, because it's a fermented superfood, goes great with raw.
Yay. All right. Thanks very much, ladies.
Thank you.